discuss about the topic of connecting IT and OT using digital twin solution. As the CEO of Mushroom Solutions, I'm here excited to share our experiences in this digital space in terms of how manufacturing organizations are leveraging digital twins to enhance their overall equipment effectiveness. Mushroom Solutions is a software solutions organization focused in providing enterprise solutions, interactive solutions, and cross-industry solutions. So the goal is to make life better. So, and how do we make the life better is by providing the quality technology-based solutions. So specifically within the enterprise solutions, we do focus on digital twins. So that's the topic that I'm going to talk about today. The agenda for today is to talk about the overall IT/OT challenges, understand what kind of solutions that we can bring to the table, and what is the market potential in terms of how people who join this journey, how they can take advantage of this particular market opportunity. Overall, we also talk about the applicability within the pharma industry, within the manufacturing area. We also have a case study, and we have several demos that we'll go through to showcase a real-time OE dashboard, the overall equipment effectiveness, and also a open source based IoT hub solution. So IT/OT integration challenges. So IT systems are typically dealing with the digital data, whereas the OT systems are dealing with the physical machines and the equipments and the factory floor. So how do you connect this physical world with a digital world, which is a cloud-based, which is not on-premises within the factory environment, right? So there are several bridging these two the physical and digital world could be challenging, as there could be differences in terms of the technologies, there could be issues with respect to security, there could be issues with respect to data integration, there could be cultural differences, there could be even issues that where different people are using different types of protocols, and the issues with respect to interoperability, issues with respect to meeting the standards, and also ensuring that the whole system, starting from the data pipelines to all the way to produce those analytics, you require a scalable system that can address these kind of challenges. So what is the solution approach in order to solve these kind of challenges? So what we think is, as an organization, digital twins is the solution to solve these IT/OT related integration challenges. So what is a digital twin? Digital twin is nothing but a replica of your physical enterprise. When you talk about enterprise, it's your products, it's your equipment, it's your users. So how you can create a virtual replica of your physical enterprise is nothing but digital twin. Okay, so that requires everything starting from connecting to the sensors to all the way, establishing the data pipelines, and then providing the flows, the unidirectional flows as well as the bidirectional flows, to transmit the data from the physical sensors to the digital world, as well as from the digital world take those decision-making capabilities of the cloud and big data technologies, and then pass it back to act on those machines and equipment to improve the overall effectiveness in your manufacturing operations, right? There are two ways that we will take it through. So one is the standard execution approach in terms of how you can actually realize this particular digital twin solution. And then there is also a technology-based approach in terms of how you can actually realize this digital twin solution. So from the execution perspective, so there could be, we start with assessment. We start understanding the existing systems. We try to identify what are the security loopholes, what are the security concerns that we have to ensure. We have to start investing into this, establish metrics and goals in terms of how we'll measure the performance, how we'll measure our investments into this OT and IT connectivity, and establishing standards, establishing the right data integration platforms, and last but not the least is a holistic digital twins offering. So this is the overall execution approach. And when it comes to the solution approach, so the solution approach includes building a digital twins platform for the enterprise. So it has to be something holistic, something that they have complete control on, and that should include a mechanism to collect the data, to process the data, using several on-prem or cloud-based platforms. So in order to do this, there are several technologies that we use. So we are a solutions company, so we leverage several open source technologies in order to build this stacked solution offering. And the way that we do that is we follow the standards like Modbus or OPC UA, several standards, industry standards, using which we connect to the underlying sensors, gather the data, transmit this data back to the edge or even from there to the cloud, and produce required analytics and establish bidirectional flow towards the end, so that you can control your manufacturing facilities through the button of a click from your mobile phone or through your desktops. So that is the overall solution approach. Now, what is the market opportunity of this digital twins solution? So the market opportunity is humongous. As you can see, the market expects to grow at least 58% cumulative average growth rate year to year. So that's a humongous opportunity, and Gartner thinks that digital twins is one of the solution or one of the technology that is emerging, at least in the next 1 to 3 years. It's going to be into the mainstream, but this is one of the emerging technologies that we believe in that will change in actually doing a true digital transformation of your operations. So there are several use cases that you can apply digital twins for. One of the use cases is OEE. OEE is nothing but overall equipment effectiveness. So it's a measure of standard that you measure the availability of the machines, the performance of those machines, and the quality of the goods that these machines are producing. So you take in these three key metrics and multiply them essentially, that will give you a OEE factor. So how is this OEE is going to be helpful? So this OEE will ensure that you have a baseline for your manufacturing operations, understand the efficiency and effectiveness of your current systems or current technologies that you're using, and then see where we can improve it further. And this is one of the critical factors to give you a high-level visibility to understand the low-level operations that are happening within the factory floor. So where is this OEE going to be applicable? So OEE is going to be applicable in several cases, like in improving the production efficiency. It could be for equipment utilization. It could be for improving the quality. And overall, it can be a basic benchmarking tool for you to start with, where you can do the continuous improvements based on that. So we have a case study that we just want to briefly touch upon. It's a window manufacturing company where they require glasses to be cut into different shapes and forms so that you can assemble the window based on that. So there is a huge wastage in the glass cutting process. So how do you reduce that wastage? How do you reduce those costs? So when we started collecting all the required metrics to establish the OEE standards for them, so that automatically gives them the visibility in terms of what kind of quality products that they're producing, how those machines are performing. So that with that visibility, we could reduce the wastage, we could reduce the costs, and we can improve the overall efficiency and effectiveness. So here we want to showcase a couple of demos. So the first one is about a real-time OEE dashboard. So this is a dashboard that we built using Node-RED primarily, but it connects to the underlying sources. As you can see here, so there are several line groups and machines. You can select these different machines, and you see those. And this is a simulated environment where you can see how those machines can be operated through this virtual simulation. So the machine 2, so we changed the machine, started the machine, so the machine became 100% available. As you go there, and then you relay output, so where you are injecting, you're telling the system that, okay, start producing some product, and as you can see on the right side, you can virtually see that the products are getting manufactured there. So, and then you can create more products, as you see. Then there are 2 pieces that are produced here. And as they're producing, because there are no defects, the quality of the overall solution is, so let me come back here. So the quality is 100% right now. And there are two pieces that we see that they're getting manufactured. And when I stop the machine, the availability drops down. You see that because the machine is not available anymore. So such kind of things, we're simulating here. And then when we inject the output and then further relay the defects, you can see, like, when, so as soon as you relay the output, so it is producing 4 pieces right now. And when you click on the relay defect, so you come back here, so it's a 4 out of 4. These are all good products. And when you click on the relay defect, so one of the pieces is defect, so then the quality automatically drops down to 75%. So 1 out of 4, there is a 25% defect. So this is one of the ways that you can visualize all the parameters, including availability, performance, and quality, using which we can calculate the overall OEE score. So that is one of the demonstration. And the IoT Hub. So this is an open source based IoT Hub solution that we have put together. That's completely scalable, Kubernetes based, leverages complete stack of technologies to integrate with the sensors, to all the way transmit the data through MQTT or through constraint access protocols, and then finally, showcase the required analytics on top of it. So this is completely Kubernetes based. It has a management console. People can look at what's going on within each one of those nodes, and then troubleshoot from the engineering perspective. So with that, I would thank you for giving this opportunity to present about the IT and OT integration challenges. Please visit our booth. We are at 256, located right there, and you can go through much more details as you need. Thank you so much for giving this opportunity to present to you guys.